Do you remember your first job? Because mine was licking stamps when I was underage at a hobby store. And it sounds worse than it is. And that's a story for another time. But I remember I had some friends that were making good money when I was younger, waiting tables. And I was like, oh man, if I could wait tables, I could make 100, 200, $300 a day. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to go apply for jobs everywhere, Outback, all these places. Like I applied everywhere I could think of. And then only one place hired me, and it was Lone Star Steakhouse, which is, rest in peace, is no longer in business. But Lone Star Steakhouse, the manager hired me on a whim. I guess they really needed help. And I had never waited tables before. So I walked in there and I was all excited and stuff. And then I was like, whoa. Like I had to like lift stuff, like carry stuff, hot plates. Like I was just shocked, like how actually hard it is to wait tables. Not to mention the actual like serving customers bit. But I was like carrying all these salads and plates and trays on my arm and all kind of stuff like that. And I remember like I just really, oh, we're going to talk about imposter syndrome, right? So that was the whole point, right? So this is like, let's talk about it from two different angles, right? You want to be like somebody else, like maybe another artist, musician, and or maybe you just want that's pretty much it, right? Or you want to be a songwriter, or you want to feel like you're a songwriter. And so they're kind of similar but different. Okay, so back to the story. So so I'm waiting tables, right? And I'm so excited, like, and I'm just like, I'm that guy that is the worst waiter. Like, I'm like, hey, how are you guys doing today? Like, da 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 da. What can I get for you? Can I get you this thing? Can I get you that thing? How about another refill? Blah blah. I was so annoying, bro. I was so annoying. So uh yeah, and so of course I didn't get very good tips. Like people would like literally leave $1 or like $2 or leave without tipping, worse. And I just let this get to me. Like it just made me so angry that like I was a worse server. Like I just let the outside thing get to me when like I really should have been like, what can I do better? Like maybe I should just chill out a little bit. Like what are these other servers doing that is so much better that they're killing it? Like they're just taking home so much money and I'm just like struggling to make $50. And so yeah, I already told the story, so I feel weird. I was like, what did I already say that didn't say? Because I thought it was live. So anyway, the point is, uh, I wasn't. I learned a lot of new skills. Like trying to be a server, I learned a lot of new skills, and I started to realize what I wasn't. And then I also realized that I was never going to be a great server, right? So maybe I'm something else. And so I think that's part of the imposter syndrome. Like if you're trying to be like another artist, and I'm guilty of this. I have a song out that is literally a cover of another artist that I wanted to sound like, and it's not good. Like it just to me garbage. Like it just doesn't sound good to me, right? And so, um, but now I'm making music that is just me, right? So I wasn't made to be a server. I got better at it, but I'm pretty sure that I'm more whatever this is, a content creator, a guy that just makes music that is fun, like So yeah, I guess that's what I'm getting at. I don't know if this metaphor makes any sense, but we'll dive into down here. We'll go to work, and today we're gonna, if you're here, some people were curious how I come up with lyrics, and we're gonna go into that today. So, um, yes, and that's it. Let me get back into my seat here because this is so bizarre. I thought I was live for like 20 minutes. All right. Um, okay, maybe not 20. I exaggerate a little bit. All right, this is the let me switch the microphone. This is the Song Brief Builder. This is well, you could steal the URL here, or you could be in the 7-day Psalm challenge. You'll have access to this. But this is how I prompt myself to get song ideas and lyric ideas. So if you ever were a actual professional songwriter working for a company, like for a commercial or for anything like that, then you would have received a song brief. And so it's nice. It's a workflow that actually has like increased the songwriting speed for me just dramatically. So anyway, just go there, get this, and do it like I'm an artist next. DSPs are Spotify's and stuff. What does the queue need to be completed? I'd actually like, now I know I talk about 7-day songwriting and 7 days, blah, 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 blah all the time, but I don't know if it's possible, but I want to finish this by Friday, my Friday. So we're just going to go for it. Can you hear me okay, Ash? Welcome. I'm so glad you're here, actually. And then what is the mood you're going for? So there's another reason that I'm doing something about being an imposter, but maybe it will come out in the song a little more. Let's see here. Happy and epic. Let's go with, I guess, aggressive. But also, yeah, let's just go with that, and I'll probably change it. All right. Do you have a tempo in mind? Like a medium fast. We're going to do... There's 2 of me on the screen. Oh, yeah. There are 2 of me. There's one over here and one over here. Is that okay? Is it bothering you? Let me see. Yeah. There's usually 3 cameras, which is even worse. I don't know why the other one isn't on. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Yeah. I can turn one off. It's completely fine. There you go. It looks like I'm looking at the song brief builder. I'm a little artistic. Yep. Okay. What genre did you want to include? Let's go with, we're going to do rock, hip hop. Hip hop rock is kind of the thing I'm feeling right now. Do you have a particular composer, artist, or style in mind? Did you get to this, Ash? Yeah, it was on purpose. Did you get to any of this in the 7-day song challenge? It's probably today's. It probably won't go to your inbox until today because I started you so late over here. Do you have a particular composer or artist style in mind? Because the course drips out like for each day. So, all right, cool. Composer in mind. I'm thinking something weird. I'm thinking like, I'm just going to write this. It doesn't have to be all of these things change, obviously. But it's going to be Breaking Benjamin meets Post Malone because that's just how I do. There we go. We'll see what happens. So the name of a song, I don't really have one. Maybe, yeah, I'm going to have to skip this. I don't have one off the top. Songwriting prompt. Who or what is a song? So this is about being an imposter / imposter syndrome. So it's both. We're going to come at it from both angles. Is there a particular character or voice performing or influencing the song to another character, thing, or event? Oh, I'm in Thailand. I'm from the US, but I'm in Thailand now. My wife is Thai. And so we are here in rural Thailand. Yeah. Is there a particular character or voice performing or influence the song to another character? So I think I should do this from both sides, from the actual imposter, and then from having imposter syndrome, and then from actually being the thing, maybe. So the 3 sides. Yeah. It's like are you the cool kid at the cool kids table, or are you one? I remember, man. I was thinking about telling the story. Yeah. Where are you at? I was not friends with the cool kids, but I thought I was, if that makes any sense. They were like, they had me on the periphery. And then I remember one time I sat at the cool kids table in high school. And it was brutal, bro. Like they let me sit, but they proceeded to just make fun, and just like the worst, like backhanded ways, where like like it didn't sink in that they were making fun of me until later, kind of thing. But that's what you get for being like just a geek that plays video games and like doesn't have any social skills whatsoever. So that is the importance of learning social skills, which obviously I still need help with. Man, that whole rant at the beginning, it was better the first time, honestly. Yeah, sorry, I had to do it twice. All right, songwriting prompt. All right, is there a character voice? So we're gonna do from imposter to the cool kid, and then we're also gonna do the cool kid faking being cool. I mean, this is the only metaphor I have in my head. I don't have like another way to say this. I know this is like just silly, but this, like, none of this has to actually be in the song. Like, it just to give you ideas later. All right, songwriting prompt. What is the relationship of the person object playing? Okay, I just did that. Okay, let's see if we have something else, like an event. We didn't do. So like maybe I think about it maybe just a little bit as a musician and like somebody actually copying you. Like what has to be wrong with you to want to like be someone else? Like, or yeah, like what has to be wrong with you or right with you? I don't know. Uh, like it's something about outside of you, right? Like you're focusing too much on things outside of you. It's like the classic social media conundrum. Like you're looking at all of these people with too many followers, right? People have too many followers and you're like, I wish my life was like that. Like, oh, I want to go on this vacation or like have a bajillion followers and make bajillions of dollars. And it's like, but you're on step 1 or 2 or 0 and they're on step 10. And it's like, you're comparing apples to oranges. It's like, you got to get to step 2, step 3, step 4, So let's talk about that. So let's just, I'm just going to put this is not going to be in the song, obviously, but this is just for me later. Apples to oranges, comparing step 1 to step 10, comparing. Just stuff I want to put in the song. Comparison makes you feel like less person. I don't know, something like that. All right, this is like, and understand, see, even though this says this, like I'm just writing something so that I can have it later. So it doesn't matter actually what you write. It's just the idea that whatever this text is gives you an idea of something to write in here so that later when you go to write lyrics, you have a framework or like ideas to bounce it off of yourself. What makes any of this special or different? No, yeah, that's a good question. Just give me a second to think about it. Where did you say you were, Ash? All right, makes any of this special or different? Let's go with different. I'm just going to think about how much you have to not like yourself to want to be someone else. And like that's the root of the problem, I think. I know I talk a lot about self-help a lot, but like so many of us are just stuck, just stuck. So, what did I just say? You have to not like yourself to want to be someone else. Okay. How has any of this changed over time? Arizona. So it's not too late there. Thanks for hanging in, because like I said, I thought I was live at 9, and then 9 my time. So I don't know what that is over there. Probably 8 or 7. What is it? It's like 9:30-ish here. But in the morning. That's why I'm drinking coffee. All right, how has any of this changed over time? Let's do this 2 ways. If you try to be someone else, you kind of fall apart even more, right? Like you just go down the downward spiral. So the more you try to be someone else, comma, the more you fall apart. Downward spiral. I don't know why that's like wants to go in there. All right. Oh, okay, cool. Am I on your TV? Because that would be cool. Let's see here. I'm going to try to be the more you fall apart, downward spiral, the more, and then what else could change over time? How could we fix it, right? The fixing it is of course realizing. See, the difference is like I wasn't a waiter, right? But if I was a waiter, but I had the potential to be a good waiter, right? So like, and I had to take baby steps in that direction. So it's the same thing with songwriting. I think it's like I have the potential to be a great songwriter, but I have to take baby steps in that direction. And honestly, Ash, you shouldn't be worrying about the lyrics because the bar is so low. Like lyrically, I mean, you've listened to the radio and like rap songs and rap pop and all that kind of stuff. Like the bar is low. So like, and you don't need that many lyrics to fill out a song. So like this might be just overkill, like the amount of ideas that I'm coming up with here, even though it's kind of just one. Also, songs are like way shorter. I've been writing TikTok length songs that are like 2 minutes. All right. The more you try to be someone else, the more you fall apart. So let's do potential. Potential being realized through baby steps. I don't have another way to say this. Like this is all going to be obviously different when we get to the end, but these are just concepts I want to have in the back of my mind. Any advice, memories, lines, or additional details to include? Let's pretend that we're the cool kids for a second. And let's pretend somebody wants to sit at the lunch table. What would we say to the kid that wants to sit at our table that is not the cool kid? What would you say to them? Like, it could be mean. It could be mean. But I feel like I want to include this as something in the song. Yeah, I warned you. It could be a train wreck, but I've been doing this over and over, and it seems to be working. So there's a lot of ums and dead space, but like I usually, I get songs done. That's what it's all about here. Make sure you're I guess you're subscribed. Thanks, Ashley. Yeah. Any advice, memories, lines? So I wanted to say like something mean. I don't know why. Well, I know why. All right. This is what it felt like. This is what it felt like being the geek at the Cool Kids table. It felt like they were saying, "Why are you here? You are taking up space." That's what it felt like. All right. No. Yeah. Yeah. The opposite of "there's room for you." Hey, what's up, Tigrell? Tigrell, Ashley, Tigrell. We. All right, so let's go. That's it, I think. Yeah, and then you just copy and paste this and email it to yourself. This is the way that I have it set up right now. It's not like super automatic. All right. I've been just pasting this in Notion and then actually writing the lyrics on the same document. Copy, and let me stick that in Notion. Usually after the live streams, we chat, or before in the Discord, if you're up for that, Ash. I don't know if you have Discord. So this is imposter. All right. Oop. And usually I'll just write the lyrics. Oh, yeah, down here. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Are you human? That's debatable, I think. I've been having so many issues with Chrome. It's just not going to let me log in now. Oh, what's up? I'm not doing anything. I'm just not doing anything. Hold on. I'm just trying to share the Discord server. Did you already get it? I have a feeling Tiger already got it. Invite people. Copy. Paste. The notification didn't go, Tiger. I even scheduled this one in advance. I scheduled it for 9, and then I thought I was live for 13 minutes, and I wasn't. So, 9 my time. All right. So yeah, that's what I wanted to get for sure today, was have this song brief, and then I'm just gonna kind of go in and play. So this may not be entertaining at all. That was my spiel. So if you made it this far, great. I'm gonna play with some drums. I don't know how it's gonna go, one bit. Yeah, I don't even know. Let's see here. Of course. Why is this not working? Oh, that's a vocal track. Okay, well, that makes sense. All right, and we have too much latency, so there's that. Yeah, it's pretty sick. But I was also pleasantly surprised with Melda M Drummer. I was the workflow is pretty terrible, but what it can do is pretty crazy too. So I'm like, really, this is the thing. This is my Achilles heel is drums. So like, I'm like, I don't know what the best thing is. I was really hoping that Slate thing would come out. You know what I'm talking about? It's supposed to like adding like a AI drummer to SSD, Stephen Slate drums, and it just never dropped. Like it was supposed to come out like 3 months ago. And then also Jam Sticks was my jam, and it doesn't work on the new Macs. So okay, we don't need. Oh, what if I do 6/8? What if I do 6/8? Oh, nobody does 6/8. Nobody does 6/8. Ooh. You're like Chevelle meets Post Malone. That would be very cool. All right. Okay, this is where it's going to get annoying. I apologize. This is like, oh my gosh. Beat, accent, beat, offbeat. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something like that. Just like really basic. That is pretty trash. Right. At least I can turn the metronome off. Oh, the hi-hats. Yikes. Okay, let's quantize a little bit. I guess quantize 50%. Oh. What is with this note? What was that? Something like that. Is it 4 bars even? It is. Sort of. Can you hear the drums okay? It's probably quiet, huh? All right, here. Atlas is a lot like what XO, is that what it is? XO. To me, it's just prettier. I don't know. All right, we're gonna do 6/8 rap beat. All right, so I'm just gonna try to come up with like a basic loop, and then when you're doing the 7-day 7-day song challenge, Ash, I'm skipping steps. I'm kind of sort of, but like my idea, the way that I like to work is just like make something like a loop and then just loop it and like listen to it before I go to bed. And just I have that, and then I have the song brief, and then like stuff will meld together. And sometimes I'll have a lyric or something I want to sing, and I'll throw that on there, and then and just listen to it at night, and then go, oh, okay, and then just something happens magically when you wake up the next day. Okay, well, this is super rough, but it's something. And then let's maybe try to figure out chords or something. We're gonna use Melda, more Melda stuff, man. I'm kind of blown away. Melda Sound Factory. Let's just use something. It's just so ugly, but it works. It's all right. 4 a.m. And we're just gonna go to the key of course, G, because I write everything in G, I guess. Actually, yeah, let's just do. Oh, why is it playing? Oh, okay, my bad. No. I usually put another camera that it's usually on. I don't know. The light is not even on. I guess it got unplugged or something. Device 1, 2. This one. This one is that one. Select the device. Sure. This one. All right, let's find a better sound. Let's do the. I don't know. All. Just. Okay. Oh, which one did you love? The first one? I don't even know where it is. 4 a.m. It's yeah. I need something just real. You know what? Maybe I need to play guitar. I need to play guitar first, and I did not set it up. But since I put all that stuff about rock, maybe it's just one of those things where like I noodle a little bit. So this is you're free to go, guys. You don't have to stay and watch this. This could be a train wreck. Let me add a track. Mono and I did not plan on getting this far. I thought I would be just more stuck than this. Before bed and like this. Oh yeah, yep, it works, man. I don't know if you heard the story about like where like all this came from. It was like where I had to write literally 5 songs in like 3 weeks ish. When I was doing, I was working for air gigs, doing songs as gifts, gift. So, and like it was like extremely overwhelming. Like, because for whatever reason, I decided to be a rock producer on there, and rock takes like way more time. And so, like, I was just kind of overwhelmed. And so that was my process with like work on something, do something, and then listen to it that night so that I would be ready to go the next day. It was extremely stressful. Yeah. Just 1 second. I'm gonna just loop. I guess this. I gotta go to the little boy's room. I drink way too much coffee. And say hi in the Discord. And just 1 sec. Oh, yeah. And then you got the songwriting remedy, right? Yeah. This is not good. Oh, there we go. Sorry, this is all I have so far. All right. back. I'm just grabbing the guitar here. See, not in tune. Tyrell, you doing okay, buddy? Oh, it is playing. That's the wrong button. Tired? Yeah, I know. I know, man. Is this on? Is this working? So yeah, so we're kind of just plowing through day 0, day 1, day 2, all in one day. I'm actually gonna speed up my songwriting process for this song, so hopefully I'll get it done by Friday, which is crazy. And yeah, man, yeah. Were you the cool kid? Did you sit at the cool kids table? Let me know. Put a comment uh, in the comments, and also make sure you're liking these videos because we need these to reach more people. And if you're stuck with your songwriter's block, make sure that you get this thing, Songwriting Remedy. This is everything I know about beating songwriter's block. And there's a link for this in the description as well. And yeah, it's just like a bunch of like getting unstuck resources. So if you feel like you can't even start, like you're not even starting your songs, this is that. So, and then also once you get this, you can listen to me talk about the results. One, which are very surprising. Like the results, you guys said your number one reason for not writing music is no time, and so I go over that a bit. And it's a very short survey. It's 3 questions, guys. And then after that, you actually can watch the video about me talking about opening for the Gin Blossoms, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And so go do that. And if you just got here, go back to the beginning. There's a good bit at the beginning. And make sure to watch another video somewhere up here. And we will see you tomorrow.